Oh, here we go, man. This is my Marianette informational video. All right, let's get right into it, okay, man? This was hard. I'm scared, actually. Now I'm scared. I talked a lot of shit earlier, man, but this is getting tough. But I did manage to come up with what I believe to be 100%. It's hard to say because there's so much RNG in this game, but this is my win condition. All right, we're gonna talk about this. Basically, it's devolved. Well, it's been reduced to one of three things. Okay, so here's the team I'm currently using. We got Scoliopeed, which is a Pokemon I picked up in that forest north of Route 3. All right, so Pokemon anybody can get. I got Hitmonlee, you know, Bruce Lee. But anyway, yeah, Hitmonlee. There's a Tyrogue in the second city, and I just evolved him. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure you have to try to not get Hitmonlee. I'm not really sure how it works, but I did get him. Either way, it shouldn't matter because all you really need is a strong physical sweeper. And as you see, 94 attack is why we got him. And high jump kick is the answer to the question, okay? But if you don't have him, you can get a second one of these, all right? Two of these would work probably even better than the Hitmonlee. But yeah, anyway, we'll go down the line here. Carbink. He is on the team for a very specific reason, and it is this reason. Ancient Power, all right? This was my original win condition, and I'm going to talk to you about why really quick. And then obviously Blaziken. He's actually my weakest Pokemon on this field. He does the least. And yeah, you'll probably see that in a few of the recorded bits here. Graveler's on the team as a fifth man, sixth man, whatever. I really don't need him or Blaziken. It doesn't really matter. There might even be better choices, but I like to try to keep a central win condition surrounding 4 Pokemon. So Graveler and Blaziken are on the outside, but Graveler can really help. He's way more impactful because self-destruct. It's basically like a I lose button, and if you're really struggling, like if you really fall behind, you can just use this to even the field. You know, he's not going to survive very long, and you shouldn't need him to win because of your physical sweepers. But either way, he is on the team for that reason. And now here is the ultimate win condition, right? But before we talk about him, let's talk about Hitmonlee. So Hitmonlee has the, you'll show you here. If you remember earlier in the Let's Play, we got the Quick Claw. Where is it? Oh, what am I doing? Yeah, there it is. Oh, yeah, it's on the left. Yeah, Quick Claw, all right? I've given him Quick Claw for a reason. And I'll talk about that very shortly. But you should have been able to get this in the first city, like in the very beginning of the game. I did it in the Let's Play. It was right in front of the big mansion with the casino place. So if you don't have that, you'll need it, at least in my opinion. Pretty much for the whole game. It's a very strong item. And it's a good roll of the dice, you know what I mean? It makes things a lot easier when it goes your way. But either way, that was the second win condition. And I'll talk about the third after I tell you why I need these conditions. Basically, she's got a Cinccino, all right? And that thing is faster than every single one of my Pokemon. It literally, prior to this team comp, I never even got an attack off on it. Before I started looking at these options, I never got an attack off on it. Every single Pokemon I sent out to get it. And that was including this one, who's got 91 speed. And she was still faster than it. Couldn't even get an attack off. So originally I was trying to come up with a way that I could get an attack off in the hopes that I would be able to win, even if it meant like having the crit. And that was Ancient Power. And you'll see why, because she's always going to send out the bird if you beat the first Pokemon with a bug. So that's metagaming the AI there. We send out Scolipede and then Carbink in that order, and Carbink should be able to get lucky here with Ancient Power. Then it does allow you to survive or get an attack off on the Cinccino, but it just doesn't do enough damage. So I went to a different idea. Roll of the dice on the Quick Claw. Basically, I'd put Hitmonlee up, and if he got the Quick Claw proc, then you automatically one-shot the Cinccino, provided you hit with high jump kick, which you may or may not see. I do not. One time, I get the Quick Claw proc, roll number 1, roll number 2, failed, 90% accuracy, and it failed, and I ended up losing because of that. And now the third situation here is Medicham. Medicham actually seems like a really bad Pokemon, but he's got 70 defense and 94 health. That's a good amount. That is, let's see if that's actually more defense. So yeah, that's way more defense than Blaziken. And that's a very specific thing, okay? He's also got Anticipates an ally's attack and dodges it. That doesn't actually come into play in this strategy, but it's an extra level of success that you could use. So I would definitely, and I got a Meditite, whatever, in the cave in between the first and second city, right after the Route 2 bit, okay? So you can go back and get, I would honestly bring 2 to this fight if you don't have Hitmonlee. Hitmonlee is my sweeper, but if you don't, you can easily just metagame it with 2 Medichams. Now, they do evolve at 37, so I did have to level over the cap and then de-level it back to 35. And I needed it at 35 because, as you'll see in the recorded footage, when it was at 34, it had just low enough attack that it left the fucking Cinccino at 1 goddamn health. I didn't record my mic for those attempts. And if I did, all you would hear was, "What the fuck?" Because it was the first time I had it happen, and I actually freaked the fuck out. But yeah, so that's I have a bunch of recorded because this is just super RNG, and I'm gonna talk over them. All right, so let's take a look at that, and then at the end of the video, I'm gonna do a live victory. All right, because I've already crashed the game and I'm back to where I started. So I'm gonna show you guys that this can be done easily, but most of what you see recorded here is all just kind of like me testing things out, all right? So here we go. All right, here we go. So you're just going to see a bit of the basic strategy here. I'm going to do, like I said, a live version after all this, but you'll see the first few matchups. This is the version where I try the Quick Claw win condition, and it does actually work, but I don't actually win. So yeah, this is easy, just poison on fairy, alright? You're just going full hard. You don't even need Scoliopeed. I tried it with the Zubat. Scoliopeed was just better. He's also got the poison jab thing or whatever. So now we're switching out. He's going to send out the Swellow. Like I said, it's always going to be Swellow second if you kill it with the bug. If you don't use a bug, then he's not going to send out Swellow. So I would definitely recommend a bug. But as you see here, Ancient Power, and I am going to get the power up here. So you see, yeah, I get the luck, but it's actually not enough this time. I guess it's just once again close enough that it's a roll of the dice because I still go second, which is pretty unfortunate. But it doesn't matter because he's a pawn at this point. Now I am gonna get the Quick Claw proc here, as you'll see. If I did not get the Quick Claw proc, I would not have gone first, and I do one-shot it there. And then the Ambipom. Now, like I said, that Cinccino is the win condition. If I beat him, I feel like I can win the battle. The Ambipom does an incredible amount of damage, though. And as you'll see here, yeah, I mean, the crit is just like, come on, man. This is such a roll of the dice, start to finish, and I do lose over this. But you'll see that Ambipom is nothing to be trifled with. If you don't have what it takes to beat him, then yeah, like that's what I said, you gotta sweep him. And even in subsequent tries where everything goes well early, it still doesn't seem possible. And yeah, this is my last attempt with Honchkrow. He's fucking useless. I thought he was going to be bulky enough to take some hits, but he just doesn't do anything. No super effective move on him, so I ultimately get rid of him and put Medicham in. And that was the right choice. But like I said, you do have to level Medicham up. So there's, even with the Quick Claw, you know what I mean? Still got the proc and still lost. Alright, so here we go. This is going to be the first go with Medicham. Alright, this is actually literally the first time I ever used him in this capacity. And you'll see, obviously, the beginning strategy is still the same. You're just going poison back to back. Should be dead. If you're not doing that much damage, it really doesn't matter. Like I said, this Pokemon is just there to bait the bird. So, yeah, I would really recommend Scolipede for this because it baits the bird. Then allows you to easily take that out, provided you have a good rock Pokemon. I could also use Graveler here, especially now that the Ancient Power strategy is not actually playing, but it shouldn't matter. Like I said, I'm saving Graveler just in case I need that self-destruct, but you could even go 2 Gravelers. It doesn't matter. They're all easily caught. I didn't do anything crazy to get these. So I'm going to try it one more time. Do I almost survive here? I think I get crit. No, yeah, he just hits, man. 5 times because he's got that special ability. Skill Link, it's called. Ironic. But as you see here, I don't actually go first, but Medicham's bulky enough to survive it, alright? That's the point. And watch this. Get the fuck out of here, man. He's literally got 1 HP, and then the berry heals him up. That is so, as you see, I hesitate there. That is just so gutting. Happens again. I thought it was just bad luck or something. Nah, but he does miss there. I assume that's my my ability working, but From there on, we're going to go Ambipom. He's a tough kill either way. I'm going to try to get the... Oh, no, I am going to go Blaziken. Blaziken will survive a hit if he doesn't crit, which he doesn't, and double kick isn't actually good enough to kill him. That's the one unfortunate part. Blaziken just doesn't have a good fighting move at this point. So you really don't even need him. Like, if you didn't pick him as your starter, he's irrelevant. But as you see there, Graveler just comes in and, you know, he equates the field for me. So now Slaking, this guy's irrelevant. He doesn't even hit you, pretty much. You'd have to get unlucky to get hit. He doesn't even use damaging moves most of the time. Just 2 easy plays. You got to, you know, make sure you hit the high jump kick. And then that's it. Now watch this. This is terrible. So he swaggers me, okay? And I fucking hit myself in confusion twice in a row. Come on, man. Get the hell out of here, man. That's Pokemon for you, though. And I almost finished him, but this Pokemon is just irrelevant. Once again, he doesn't even use fire moves. He's fighting a bug. He doesn't even use a fire move. So, yeah, if I actually had... Like, if I hadn't squandered a Pokemon early, I probably... I don't know. And then here we are going to get the victory, but we're going to get terrible RNG. All right, so I've done this... I think I've successfully won 3 times. And I'll show you, this is definitely the worst RNG out of all of them, all right? And I'm going to show you exactly why. Once again, back-to-back poison moves. Doesn't really matter. That's actually pretty bad RNG there because, yeah, I'm in love. And if I miss there, that's it. I might as well just reset. But it doesn't actually. I think that's his ability or something. I'm not even sure. So Bates the Bird, once again, first 2 Pokemon, easy matchup. If you're having trouble with these 2, then you can't do this. Like I did off-screen or on-screen last episode, you know what I mean? I thought I was struggling with that first Pokemon. So you really got to prepare. But either way, we actually get terrible luck here as well. We do finish him, but Carbink almost dies. In fact, some of my pulls, Carbink does die, and that's just disastrous. But now that Medicham's level 35, he is going to be able to one-shot with it. Tail Slap does, you know, it doesn't actually kill me. Luckily, if he gets a crit, you lose. Once again, it's just a roll of the dice. Can't do much about it. Ambipom is going to come in and just almost get one shot there. But I think he's going to heal. Yeah, he heals here. So giving me another chance to one-shot him, but it doesn't work. And then Return is going to finish me. The Ambipom is actually harder to kill than the previous Pokemon, but it shouldn't matter because it doesn't, you know, it doesn't always go first. And there, as you see, the Return, I really don't understand that ability. I feel like it does more damage sometimes. Like some pulls, I get hit harder by that ability. I don't understand what it does or how it's doing that much variance. But either way, as you see there, he actually takes out 2 of my Pokemon. One of them that shouldn't have even died. Like Graveler should not have even taken damage there. And Hitmonlee is going to come in. You'll see what happens here. Just, you know, loafing around, so that's a good draw there. You got to make sure he doesn't hit you. If you take damage from him, you're done. But that's everything. I did get really, like I said, I got really bad RNG in the middle of the fight. But it's still very, very, very doable. All you got to do is just not die to the Cinccino. Alright, we'll do a quick live victory as well to show you the turn-by-turn strategy. There's a few things that have hurt me while I was trying to record this here, and I'll explain them. First things first is if I get infatuated. If that happens, you're in real trouble, but I don't actually get infatuated, so that should mean, yeah, two moves, 2 globals, and he's dead. Next up is going to be the Bird, once again baited by the Bug Pokemon, and we are going to send out Carbink. So there's a few ways that this Pokemon can actually become more difficult than he needs to be. He can crit, but he didn't crit there, so that's good. He also can switch out, which I don't know what triggers that. I just can't figure it out. But if he does switch, it's a disaster. It really throws a wrench in the plans, but he should be dead here. Perfect. Now Cinccino. Here we go. So once again, 2 win condition Medicham. He could either miss or just eat the damage and hit the jump kick. He missed. So there you go. That's my ability in action. And I even get a crit. I didn't need the crit, though. It would have one-shot him regardless, all right? So that's that. Now, maybe we'll get lucky again with him. Usually, he doesn't actually survive this fight. Fake out. Yeah, that's going to hurt. High jump kick goes first, but doesn't kill him. And he doesn't actually use a damaging move there, but he is going to heal. So I'm going to high jump kick again. Roll the dice. Don't one-shot him. Return is going to finish the Medicham. But it shouldn't matter. In fact, I'm just going to go right to Graveler and just even the field with a self-destruct. Okay, so that's that. That's why that Pokemon's in there, just to guarantee that the field is even. So I'm going to just go right to Hitmonlee because I don't want to risk it Slaking can, if he actually damages me, which he does, I die. Unfucking real, man. That's like a 20% chance. But as long as he doesn't damage me here, I should still be able to finish him, which I don't. Oh, now he's going to heal probably. Does he have another potion? No. He's out of potions. Good. So this is going to be interesting. Pyroar is her last Pokemon. But if I lose, I have to win. So, yeah, we are going to just double kick. I think that should be sufficient. I think I still have like 2 more Pokemon, so I should be all right here. We'll go right to Carbink. I think Noble Roar prevents stat loss, so that's that. Oh, JK for some reason. Swagger, of course. Why wouldn't he use Swagger? But it doesn't matter. I do end up getting a bit lucky there. Don't hit myself in confusion, and that is that, guys. So that was a esoteric Marianette victory. A live one as well. That was difficult, man. This took me about an hour to learn, and then about another half hour to actually execute. So, through the light of your Pokemon through the light of your Pokemon, you have transcended the evil that lies within the dark. She kind of reminds me of like a Luna from Reborn. I lost. Oh no.
Very disappointing, Marianette. It seems as though you still haven't learned a thing.
I don't know about that, buddy. She was fucking difficult.
Maids, let the girl go.
That's right. You touch me again, I'll kill you both. I guess I should give you this then. Got the normality badge.
Arno, if you would, wait for me outside. I have something I would like to propose.
You don't mean...
Enough speaking, Marianette. I will speak with you later. Wait for me outside, Arno.
Come on, Arno, let's get the hell out of this place. So it makes you wonder if he is going to actually kill her now or sacrifice her now, whatever. I don't know the storyline. I haven't actually played that far through the game. That was a total nightmare. Those maids kept reciting these long passages to me and told me that they were going to show me the truth. Like, seriously, first you're going to attack me and then recite weird things like that? You two must run. Now, hold on just a sec. Trust me, what you want is not for... Wait, I can't, man. I'm so bad at reading. What the hell? What you want is not what you have come for. Hurry, we must... He's coming this way. I'm not exactly sure who you are, but I feel as though I must protect you. You must leave at once. What are you talking about? We freaking let... If you do not choose to leave, then I must force you all out. Whoa, okay, no need to get violent. We're leaving. Arno, I feel as though we've met somewhere before, which is why for some reason I consider you to be my friend, which is also why I'm telling you to leave. What my father wants of you cannot be good. He's probably going to do the same to you, just like... Enough talk, Arno. We have to go now. So I guess, yeah, so this is like, I don't know, man. It's all crazy. So how did it go? We need to stay the hell away from this mansion. There's a psycho inside living with a psycho daughter. I just want to go take a look. Did you not hear what I said? This place is really dangerous. I know, but it's only a small peek. Son of a bitch, Luca. Wow, how would she go back in? You guys, this is just an empty storage room. What are you talking about? What I'm talking about is there's nothing inside here but junk. You're shitting me, right? What? No fucking way. This can't be happening. I'm sure what we saw was real. Ugh, this is such a pain on the brain. What we clearly saw was a full-blown mansion, am I correct? What is going on in this messed up region? I guess we shouldn't dwell on it too much, though. Anyway, I forgot to ask you, what are you even doing here? Ren's being an asshole again, huh? Well, what's new about that? Fine, I'll meet you on Route 3, and take care of your problem, don't you worry. After that, I'll personally deal with Ren. Oh, and Arno, I really appreciate you saving me back then. I really do. I'll make it up to you one day, just you wait. So we actually get Facade, which is pretty ironic. And that's going to be that, man. This is a pretty long one. Let's see if there's anything else. So, yeah. And there's a bunch of poison Pokemon you can catch out here if you're really struggling to get a... if you don't have a Scolipede. But that's that. Thanks for watching. If you guys have any questions about how to beat Marianette with your team, let me know. I feel like I can come up with a good win condition either way, but I would definitely recommend the Medicham. He just makes the Cinccino so much easier to deal with. But that's that. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next episode, all right?